My twin brother was murdered, dismembered, in our own home. I was the only witness, but I couldn't remember a thing. The doctors called it traumatic amnesia. They said the memories might never return. My parents refused to believe it. They tried everything. Electroshock therapy, hypnosis, experimental drugs. None of it worked. All it did was leave me with the same crippling depression that had haunted my brother. After my 9th suicide attempt, my parents finally broke. Their eyes were bloodshot as they screamed at me. Stop trying to be him. Every time you fake it, you make us sick. You will never replace him. If you really wanted to atone, you'd tell us what happened that night. They threw me out of the house. I was wandering aimlessly along the riverfront when a mysterious man stopped me. He held out a photograph of my brother. I can help you relive that day, he said softly, but the price is your life. I looked at the photo, then down at the dark, churning water below. A bitter smile twisted my lips. Deal. After all, to me, forgetting was a fate worse than death. I just never imagined that when the images of that night finally played out in the tribunal, the first people to break would be my parents. The light in the memory tribunal was a sterile, unforgiving white. The gallery was sparsely populated with a few observers. They told me the entire procedure would be recorded as a landmark case in deep memory extraction. The man who'd found me by the river, my brother's best friend, Quentin, stood silently by my side. I could see a flicker of conflict in his eyes. It's not too late to walk away, he murmured, his voice low. I glanced down at the latticework of scars on my wrist and shook my head. Just then, a side door burst open and my parents rushed in, their hair disheveled as if they'd run all the way here. My mother's eyes locked onto me instantly. There was no concern in them, only a raw, overflowing agony and resentment. What are you doing here? Do you think this is some grand gesture of redemption? Her voice, sharp and piercing, echoed in the vast chamber. Your brother, he died so horribly. You were right there. How could you forget? How dare you forget? My father didn't cry. He just stared at me, his eyes a spiderweb of broken blood vessels. We tried everything to help you remember. The shocks, the hypnosis, and what did you do? You knew how much he suffered, and yet you had the gall to fake depression just to be like him? And now this? A memory tribunal? Do you think this makes you look tragic? Do you think it makes you more like him? A low murmur rippled through the observers in the gallery. My mother's chest heaved. Were we not good to you? You were the younger sister. We always worried you'd feel left out. But him? He was so considerate, always looking out for you, protecting you. And in the end, she broke down, sobbing. It took her a long moment to regain her composure before she pointed a trembling finger at me. Did he die protecting you? Did you get him tangled up in something terrible? Is that why you won't talk? Is it? I stood frozen, a chill creeping up from the soles of my feet, turning my limbs to ice. In their eyes, was I really that worthless? Quentin's hand came to rest on my rigid shoulder, a silent comfort. Your brother wouldn't blame you. I turned to him, saw the pity in his eyes, and asked softly, if I go through with this, the truth of what he went through will come out, right? Quentin was silent for a few seconds before giving a nearly imperceptible nod. The memory feed will be broadcast live. Every hidden detail will be exposed. Then let's begin, I said. Quentin's brow furrowed as he gestured toward the chilling metal chair in the center of the room. A gleaming neural probe was suspended directly above it. That's the Lumina probe. It will pierce your skull and reach the core of your brain. The older and more traumatic the memory, the deeper it has to go, and the more it will hurt. My gaze drifted past the long, cold probe to my parents in the gallery. My mother was still weeping into her hands. My father had turned away, his chest rising and falling in ragged breath. A small, quiet smile touched my lips. It's okay. I'm not afraid. As long as my brother can rest in peace, as long as mom and dad can know what really happened, it doesn't matter how much it hurt. Quentin watched me for a long moment before finally nodding to the lead technician. The technician stepped forward, his expression grave. Mr. Quentin, once the memory extraction process is activated, it cannot be stopped. Upon completion, the subject will suffer irreversible brain damage, resulting in brain death. As per protocol, the next of kin must be informed of the ultimate risk. No, the word escaped me before I could think. I looked at Quentin, my eyes pleading. Please, don't tell them. Not yet. Can you do that? In the gallery, my mother lifted her tear-stained face. My father looked over, his eyes still burning with anger. Quentin's jaw tightened. Fine, he said to the technician, his voice hoarse. I'll take full responsibility. Begin. Two assistants guided me to the cold metal chair, strapping my arms and legs down securely. The probe overhead whirred, adjusting its angle to target the crown of my head. An anesthesiologist approached with a sedative, but just as the needle was about to touch my skin, my father shot to his feet, his voice trembling. Wait.